Orhan Ghazi was the second bey of the Ottoman Empire. He is the son of Osman Ghazi and Malhan Hatun, the daughter of Muslim scholar. According to Muslim scholar Ibn Battuta, Orhan was the greatest of the Turkmen kings, and the richest in wealth, lands and military forces. Raised by his father as the future ruler, Orhan witnessed the establishment of a state. He participated in several key battles as a commander during his father's rule. Osman Ghazi died and Orhan succeeded him at the age of 35. He proposed to his brother Aladdin that they should share the emerging empire. But Aladdin refused, on the grounds that their father had designated Orhan as sole successor, and the empire should not be divided, so he made his brother his vizier. Aladdin, in accepting the office, accepted his brother's burden of power, and drafted the first organic laws of the Ottoman state. Orhan, with the help of Ghazi commanders, at the head of his forces, started a series of conquests of Byzantine territories in Anatolia. First, Madania was captured on the Sea of Marmara, which was the port of Bursa. Then he captured the city of Bursa with diplomatic negotiations. Once the city of Bursa was captured, Orhan sent cavalry troops towards Bosphorus, capturing Byzantine coastal towns of Marmara. The easy fall of Bursa, and the advances of the Ottomans to the shores of the Bosporus alarmed Byzantines. In order to stop them, and lift the long siege of Iznik, the Byzantine Emperor Andronicus III gathered together a mercenary army, and marched on Orhan Ghazi towards Anatolia. The two armies met at Pelikanon. The Byzantine Emperor lost his two princes in the battle, forcing him to withdraw his army. The emperor barely escaped and saved his life. Some 275 soldiers from the 8,000-strong Ottoman army were martyred, and never again conducted a field battle against the Ottoman forces. While Iznik surrendered upon this victory, Orhan Ghazi allowed all Byzantine citizens to migrate, but most people preferred to remain Ottoman citizens. The fall of Iznik, which holds an important place in the history of Christianity, was met with outrage in Europe, as well as in Constantinople. As the Ottoman conquests continued toward the Bosporus, the Byzantine Empire almost completely lost its land in the east. The first peace treaty was signed between the Ottomans and Byzantines, after which both states maintained friendly relations for years. The neighboring Karasid, the ruler, had died, and had left two sons who claimed to the post of emir equally. Orhan took advantage of the throne struggle, and conquered it without bloodshed in 1345, and Karasid princess entered Ottoman services. With the conquest of Karasi, nearly the whole of Anatolia was included in the Ottoman Empire, and the four cities, Bursa, Nicaea, Iznik and Pergamum, had become strongholds of its power. Meanwhile, a fight for the throne broke out in the Byzantine Empire. The new emperor John VI Cantacuzenus was an ambitious man, who usurped the throne by taking advantage of Emperor Ioannis' young age. The Emperor John VI recognized Orhan as the most powerful sovereign of the Turks, and he aspired to attach the Ottoman forces permanently to his interests. So he married his daughter Eleni to the young emperor, while marrying of his other daughter Theodora to Orhan Ghazi. When the Serbs and Bulgarians marched on the Byzantine Empire, Emperor John VI asked Orhan Ghazi for help. He gave a military base to the Ottomans. Orhan Ghazi's son Suleiman Pasha went to Rumelia, with his army of 10,000 men. He defeated the emperor's enemies, but did not withdraw from Rumelia. John VI highly regretted for asking help from Orhan, and wanted the Ottomans to withdraw from Rumelia, in exchange for 10,000 gold coins. Orhan did not agree, and John tried to ally with the Balkan kingdoms. Upon Orhan Ghazi's refusal, he could not succeed and lost his throne. Suleiman Pasha, the governor of the newly established province of Rumelia, died in hunting accident at the age of 43. Orhan was mentally collapsed within a few years. After calling and giving advice to his son, Murad I, he died in Bursa at the age of 79. Orhan Ghazi was the longest living, and one of the longest reigning of the Ottoman sultans. He left the most powerful state in the hands of his second son Murad.